Okie dokie. That was scary. That was very, very scary. Hello. Hopefully we're good. Nice. Okay. I think we're live. I think we're going. My goodness, that was scary. Saw my life flash past my eyes. We're quite laggy. Not gonna lie. But it is what it is. Why are we so like cloudy looking? Hold on. A little clean. Better? We'll see. We'll see. Potato salad is on the menu today. I hate when my tablet keeps doing this silly like Dex thing. So the windows are all like up all over each other. Anywho, we are doing potato salad, which is an iconic little side dish in Japan. Like, it's just one of those things you just want to. Where is the recipe I'm using today? So, basically, I mean, it's potato salad. Like, it's not that much going on, but there's something really addicting about Japanese potato salad. So that's what we're gonna make. Hopefully that stays good. I'm gonna grab some potatoes. Preferably just raiding mother's fridge really for these. We want carrots wherever they are. Ooh, we've got some like fun like found some fun colored carrots. I'm gonna do maybe like one green, one orange, because if we just green, did I say green? I meant yellow. Those carrots are definitely not green, because the colors will go a bit funky otherwise. And we've got egg. Might do a bit of extra egg because nothing beats solid eggage. Mayo. Trying to think, how much is showing on this? Not a lot. Mayo. We need vinegar. Please say you have some regular vinegar. Yes. Vinegar. So many like half jars of vinegar and God knows what around here. I'm gonna use the first one I find. And there is an emptier jar that I can crack on with first. Honestly, how does she accumulate so many jars of stuff? I think that one was fine. There you go. And sugar. My phone is having a grand time with this lighting situation. Right. we are going to do Japanese potato salad. I've already said that, but that's what we're doing. We're doing potato salad. How many times am I going to say potato salad today? Drink every time I say potatoes. And then after the potato salad, I'm going to make a Seabuckthorn or sea berry jam because I have this giant bottle of Seabuckthorn concentrate that is never going to get drunk unless it gets turned into something more palatable. So that's what we're going to do. 47, is that the number of times I'm going to say potato salad today? And therefore the number of shots you'll be taking. So now we are doing what? We are peeling our vegetables and we are going to the potato salad is not going to take very long because it is literally just cook the veg, combine the veg, which is why I'm doing double down on who's counting. So we're gonna need this pot for the jam later. Watch me like shank myself with this dishwasher. It is lethal. I always leave it open because I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna take stuff out like really really often. So I'm just gonna leave it open and then I forget and then I like kick the dishwasher and then end up with a bruise. Right. What do we actually need to do first? We will get our cucumber sliced and salted so it can hang out and release the liquid. I really should be using a mandolin. If I find it accessible, I shall use it. It's still in the pile of stuff somewhere. Oh no, it's at the top. Wow, look at me go. I find the bottom bit of the slicey mandolin thing. I do not know where the actual blades are. I have a feeling I must have put them in something so they don't yeah, there we go. In here. I want slicey boy. Probably don't need the rest of the bottom actually. I can just hand do it. I want it to be like a little bit chunky, so I'm gonna go diagonal on the cuke. Just gonna do it by hand because I can't be bothered with the whole attachment. Is this gonna take longer? Absolutely. Am I going to do anything to have less washing to do? Yes. Should I really be worried because I have a dishwasher anyway? No, but here I am. I need to figure out a way and where to set up my second camera. Like I feel like the exhaust hood is a great place to suction a phone to, but I feel like the risk is high. So we're just going to do a few keys. How are you doing today, Phoenix? I'm very excited to make this cheesecake brownie thing on Thursday. I put a diagonal on the cucumber specifically so it would be like not perfectly spherical, circular, and it's gone circular. Sad times. I'm stuck with this original. Hopefully the laptop behaves. It gave me a heart attack earlier. I literally just like had everything set up and then turned around. I was like, oh, I need to plug it in. Plugged it in and then just kind of just cocked it. And I was like, cheapest screws, why? And then like I was like trying to reboot it. I was like holding down power button, all the tricks I can figure out, but just getting it to do something. And then it was kind of just staring back at me, blank screen. I was like, fuck, I've lost my computer. I was fully like resigned to the fact that I lost it. Like it was gone. It just decided that random Monday was the day it will be no longer. And so I was Googling what to do. And then it just powered back up again. I was like, why you do this to me? So yeah. We're now immediately after the stream, we're going to be backing up all the files on the computer. And we shall see to that new one, I think. Oh, sorry to hear you had a bad day. At least you can sit here and judge my cooking. Hope that makes you feel better. And my day has been quite quiet, actually. I've just been unpacking and unpacking some more. There's physically not enough room for everything because, my mother has a full kitchen. I had a half kitchen, and therefore there is an excess of things to put away that just won't fit anywhere. I've just salted the cucumbers, giving it a little mix up so everybody gets a bit of saltage. And then we shall let that hang out. And then I will squeeze them later. And I will then do potatoes and carrots in the meantime. So yeah, that's what's going on. I'm quite excited for the jam. I'm quite gutted I can't find another recipe. Like, this is Seabuckthorn. I don't know if you've ever heard of it before, but it's this very nutrient dense berry. I bought this bottle in Mongolia last year, and I had one bottle that we've been drinking slowly, and there's this whole other bottle that I'm like, I don't really want to drink it straight like it's meant to anymore. I need to turn it into something else. Because it's so tart. It's like super sour, super tart, and it's really good for you. Like as is all things that are really good for you that don't taste great. But it's got a whole lot of vitamins and all the omegas, acids of every number. This is how the Mongolians stay functioning because things don't grow in Mongolia very well, but this stuff grows, and so this is essentially replaces all of their vegetables that they can't grow. So it's called Seabuckthorn. I don't know if that's focusing. I never know with this lighting. And it's this little orange berry, and they sell this in like all the supermarkets in Mongolia. And you're meant to. It is. I know it grows on a thorny, bushy tree. It's kind of like. Let me Google. It's also called sea berry. It's like it is in the. You gonna tell me what family you're in? Aeganake family. Do you have Seabuckthorn, sandthorn, celothorn, seaberry, flowering plant of the family Aeganake, deciduous shrub, traditional medicine. I don't think it has much of a relative from the looks of it. You're gonna tell me an Oleaster family? Is there anything else apart from this berry that is in it? Apparently not. This is the most common one apparently that's been eaten. But yeah, it's a thorny shrub. It's a superfood. Insert nutritional benefits here. Yeah. Very tart, very sour. And a lot of people forage it as well because it does kind of grow out and about. We're gonna do yellow carrot. Why am I so laggy? I'm like really laggy. I mean, as I always am. Carrot, potato. Hammer's in the fridge. I don't need to do that quite yet. And oh, sorry, that was very loud. And we're going to do some boiled eggs. Yeah, there's a few components going in. Like it's very, very simple in terms of its flavors, but ooh, this is fun. Little heirloom. What kind of carrot are you? Carrot from Fujisawa. Does not have a name, but it is strikingly yellow. It's like you would almost think it's a turmeric kind of yellow. Yes, it grows all over the place. It grows in India, it grows in the Nordics and stuff as well. I'm pretty sure it grows in America as well. North America. But yeah, give it a Google. It grows in very like poor soil. So it's kind of well loved for that. And I think it's really high in vitamin C. But I think it's really known for having all the omega fatty acids, like all 3/4 of them. And it's quite rare to have that in like a plant. Because usually it's kind of like a fatty fish thing, isn't it? But this is a very oily plant. Yeah. Look how yellow. You'd think this was a pineapple. I didn't tell you. I might also slice these guys into slices. Wow, great lingo. Where did I literally put the mandolin attachment? What? Am I blind? I gave it a rinse. Oh, it's in here. Wow. In the sink where I left it. So we are going to do a bowl that can go in the microwave because I'm going to microwave the carrots and the potatoes because today I do not want to put much on the hob. I mean, I'm gonna end up cooking the eggs, but you know, we're gonna do slices of the carrot, just so like all the like embeds into potato salad of equal sizes. Why don't I just use the actual attachment? And okay, this is not going to work. Where's the rest of the mandolin? Let's make our life easier by putting it into here. There's so much stuff on here, Phoenix. All right. Wrong way. I probably have like not enough potato. The amount of carrots and cucumber I'm doing. Maybe I'll double the recipe. All the potato salad. Potato salad for days. Why have rice when you can have potato salad as your main source of carbohydrates? Yeah, I think we'll definitely double the potatoes because it's going to be way too much. Look at me slice my finger. Please don't jinx it. It's enough. Oh, this is a really fun. Like it's a carrot, but it's giving like persimmon vibes. Like it's got that kind of sweetness to it. Oh, that's very fun. Going in with regular colored carrots also. We are going to them. It's going to fit in the bowl. I do not know. Much carrot. I've been watching this Korean cooking show on Netflix called what's it called? Black Spoon, White Spoon, White Spoon, Black Spoon, and it's so fun. Like it's so over the top. What other notes does the juice have? If I recall correctly, like just tart and sour. Really, I think it's like it gives passion fruit, but it's so tart that like it takes a long time to get to passion fruit. Um, there's almost no sweetness. It it tastes like vitamin C. If you've ever tasted vitamin C on its own. Um, but yeah, my plan is to turn it into a jam. put some apples in it so it has a bit of chunk to it. And because there's quite a big bottle of this, I might gift some to the Italian restaurant owner guy, because we're back in Sendai this weekend for our last Saturday night, and I want to take some bits for it, obviously. Guten Morgen. Hello, Adam. Welcome. We are making potato salad, Japanese style. We have just sliced up a bunch of carrots of the orange variety and of the yellow variety, because why not? I found them in the fridge, so they're being used. We've also already done some cucumbers. They're currently salting. And now I am moving on to the potato. I've only got this. Well, I probably need to grab another thing of potatoes, because there is not a lot of potato in this potato salad otherwise. So we're going to do 2 packets of potatoes. Again, I don't know where these have come from. I have just yonked them from the fridge. So yeah, this is the Japanese way. So it's a little bit mayo-y, it's a little bit sweet. I think the secret sauce is a little bit of vinegar. So it's just really yum. Like you find them everywhere in Japan, like as a side dish, and it's really popular in like supermarkets as well. You can buy them like pre-made, and it's a really like classic, add-on dish. Just gonna quickly wash these. Yeah. These are some old potatoes, so I don't know how alive they are, but we shall try. Roughly peeled, roughly washed. Will it be a sweet or savory? It will be a very sweet jam. We're basically adding equal parts sugar to the juice for the jam, and we're adding apples to it. It would be interesting. I've never made a savory jam before, so I wouldn't be able to know where to start with that. Because basically, like, people have said, like, if you treat it like lemon curd, and instead of lemon juice you use Seabuckthorn juice, it goes quite well. Basically, it all goes to say it does well with being sweetened a bit. You're just practicing your katakana tables while you have a chance. Nice. Katakana is the one that gets people. Michael struggles with katakana a lot as well. We are. Oh, you're a bit green. A little bit extra. Send help if I don't end up streaming tomorrow. I've been poisoned by my own potatoes. Lemon curd is fab. I never make it though. Like, it's one of those things. Like, I love the idea of lemon curd more than the actual lemon curd. Here we are peeling many a potato. I'll deal to the ice later. Phoenix, you know me and my potato. Okay, this is quite green. This one's quite green. I'm not going to do that one. See, this one's perfectly fine. Not the first time I've done less than ideal potatoes on stream. I would never feed it to someone else. I wouldn't put other people at risk. Just myself. Dirty. Yes, I'm not gonna do the really green one. Like, can you tell? Can you tell? That is. I mean, this one's very not green, so don't you worry, your curry. Dust, dirt. What's the worst that could happen? I just cark it. Right. Need this plate back. What? We have the pot. Yeah, that potato is green. We will scoop them over. Right. And then we basically just chop this so it will cook fast. Some chunky bits in the potato. So we're going to remove our eyes. Why are we so bright? So some very bobbly potatoes. Mm-hmm. And so we have a thoroughly. I've eaten my fair share of slightly green potatoes. I know where the tolerance lies. To be fair, this one's looking a bit greener than the other one, so I'm not gonna not do that one as well. You've gotten 15 down so far. Nice. Hello, hello. How have you been? This one's really bubbly. Which one are your chosen 15 that you have managed to memorize? Right, we are going to just cube up our potatoes so they cook fast. We're just going to microwave the potato to cook. One more person to add points, and we there. Nice! Have we done it? Only need an extra couple of days, isn't it? So if her husband's at work, so he won't. I don't think he's around to witness the momentous occasion. Yeah, this potato salad is definitely going to be more other veg than potato. But you know what? I'm not mad at that. My favorite part of potato salad has always been the extra bits in the potato salad, so works for me. Who wants to do the honors of clearing Husbando Goes to Gym challenge? I assume it needs another like 2,000 points or something. Whee. Oh yeah, I'm loving the full kitchen. Loving the veg garden as well. I can just go out and pick me some greens, which is always nice. I'm inevitably going to be asked to do the garden at some point next month, I feel. So that can be a nice stream to do. We can do a little gardening day, planting some bits. Ooh, you're a brownie bit in the middle. Right. Turns out we have a little bit less potato than I thought, but that's okay. We working with what we've got. So potatoes and carrots are going to be blitzed in the microwave. And basically combined. That's kind of all of it is really. Oh, I need to boil some eggs. So we have our little cucumbers that are currently in a puddle. They're in juices. I've just been salting them. Carrots are going to get cooked. Potatoes are going to get cooked. And then we shall boil some eggs. And it's all going to get mashed together into a beautiful little salad. So, here's a cool vegetable for you, Wizzle. Look at this yellow carrot. Isn't that so fun? Will I plant any berries? We don't really do fruit. We mainly do vegetables just because that's what Mum wants to eat. We will probably do aubergines, definitely some like salad leaves, rocket lettuce, that kind of a thing. And then we will, what else does she usually do? We do aubergines, capsicum, peppers. We usually do some kind of bean. We always do. Oh, we try okra, but we always let it go too far, and it goes really woody. So okra is always one of those like it's good while we're on top of it, but then not so good. We also do tomatoes. I'm always like doing some corn, but I always tell her corn is so like low in yield. Like there's never enough corn to make warrant it, but she likes doing it anyway. Our asparagus should be ready this year. I planted our asparagus um 3 years ago, so should be ready this year. So I'm excited for the asparagus. Um, so yeah, those are the main ones. Because we have like three main like raised beds. One of them usually ends up all lettucey, like greeny leaves. One of them is usually our like zucchini and tomatoes one, and then the other one usually is our aubergine and peppers one. And then we have our asparagus in the corner. So yeah. Ooh, list of katakana. Okay, you're going in order. You've done your first 3 rows, have we? Nice. Nice, nice. Right. Let's put these guys back in the fridge. We're gonna cover and microwave our vegetables. I forgot the ham. Ham is also going in. It is a requirement. Right. So I think we're going to do the carrots first because I want the potatoes to be as hot as possible when we do. Oh no. The cling film has clung to itself. Despair. And one end. This is the stream now, guys. This is us for the next 2 hours finding the end of the cling film. Oh, it got sliced weirdly, I see. Aha, we're back. We're back. Asparagus. Is that what we're talking about? Right. We're just going to buzz our carrots. So this is both of our orange and yellow carrots in here. I'm gonna do a little bit of water so they don't dry out. Gonna go in for 7 minutes, maybe a bit less. They're quite thinly sliced, so just going to 6. Potatoes will go in after. Right. In our bowl, we're going to start prepping our like tossing. Oh, it's squeaky. Tossing liquid sauce dressing. That's the word. We are going to do 5 tablespoons of mayo. One, 2, 3. Oh, wow! That, somehow I've managed to miss the bowl. 4, 5. Solid effort. Yep. No mayo left behind. Japanese tomato is so good. Like, how has everybody everywhere else got it so wrong? We are going to do a teaspoon of vinegar. This is just rice vinegar. Delicious. Deliciously vinegary. Just one of them. And then we are going to do half a teaspoon of sugar. Add a little. Probably should have done the sugar before the vinegar. Also picked a less. Ooh, definitely enough. And we are gonna go in with our I'm lost. Oh, chicken bouillon. Pretty sure Mum had some somewhere. Yes. Are you edible? Oh, you're quite out of date. Does chicken bouillon go out of date? Is 6 months out of date chicken bouillon a good idea? Crunchyroll got hacked. That's not ideal. Right, what are we thinking? We are a bit clumpy, I will say. You smell fine. What are we thinking? Probably like eat a grain. As if like I'm gonna be able to tell. She'll be right. Three-quarters of a teaspoon. And salt and pepper. I like extra peppery on my potato salad. That is not good. How far back is the breach in terms of like data stored? Because I haven't had a Crunchyroll in probably I'm gonna say like 5 years. So how far back are we? Are we dangerous? Lol, now we know where you get having out of date stuff in house from. Honestly, I do a clear out of Mum's stuff like every 6 months. And it just keeps appearing. And I'm like, where does it come from? We are mixing in all of our condiments. We're about 20 seconds left on our carrots. Google safe is bad, smell bad, and soft and crumbly. I mean, it's already in granules, so crumbly is something I cannot attest to. It looks fine. It tasted fine. It smells like bouillon. And I'm gonna put it back in the drawer. Ooh. That is hot. Taking the tea towel with me. Only that it's 100 gigs of data. I don't know if that's a lot or not a lot on the scheme of things. So we have our dressing over here. we have the carrots are cooked. We go in with our potato. Basically the same again. Oh. Text data doesn't take much space. Yeah, I did think so. Like, okay, we'll pop that down there. Right, we just need to cut our ham. A little carrots. That's cooked carrots. How much should I do on the ham? Those carrots are so sweet. They're so lovely. Uh-oh. We'll go 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3, let's do 4. 4 big old slices of ham. We'll see how that looks relative. This is when they have all of their data stored in GIFs. What's odd tile for? There? What are we talking about? The black splash? Where are we looking? 4,000 word chapter is 40 kilobytes. If they've condensed further, it means a lot of data. That does seem like a lot. Which odd tile are we talking about, Wizzle? Floor beside me. Oh. Are we talking about this? It's probably the lighting. Yeah. The lighting, most likely. I think it's just the tile is varied in shades. But yeah, I showed Phoenix the other day. But it's a lift up. This is when I break it again. It's really heavy. It's like a lift up pantry underground storage situation. But yeah, I think that particular tile is just a bit lighter, but there are lots of light tiles around. It's just the way it is. Away. Right. So we have our potato. Oh, I'm not done prepping potatoes. I've got to boil some eggs. How could I forget? Like the most important part, like my favorite part of Japanese potato salad is the boiled eggs. Right. Eat some space in here. This down here. Get some water boiling. Yeah. Oh, let's not have that up because that's gonna trip me over and I will be found dead in my own kitchen. Right. We're gonna do like recipe calls for 2. Using a natural cold air under homes for cold storage. Yes, precisely. It's quite an old-fashioned thing. I don't think a lot of houses still have them, but it's for your like ferments and pickles and stuff. So you can have little like storage underneath. Is 3 eggs gonna be too many? Maybe. I'll show restraint and just do 2. Are you proud of me, guys? So you know, if you had one, it'd be home for black widow spider. I mean, ours most definitely has spiders in there. I would not doubt it. So I don't. So there's the lid, and then there's another like plywood underneath. I dare not open the plywood bit. But yeah. It is. We shall. Yeah. Boiling the egg. We want it to be like not like hard boiled, but we want it to be like not juicy. So we'll go for like an 8-minute egg, I reckon. Just waiting for this to come up to a boil. I could have done this way before, but I fully forgot. I'm gonna squeeze out the juice from our Yuki boys. Oh no, I wouldn't put any like fresh stuff under there. Like, I mean, most houses nowadays they put their like spare loo roll in there. So that is a vibe. Oh, I keep forgetting to bring a tea towel over. Are we cooked? Oh. Enough hands. Right, we have boilage on our water. Going in with our eggs. 8 minutes. How are we doing? Are the potatoes cooked through? Yes. Now, go ahead. Just over here. Basically, the trick is to go hot potato into dressing in order to have as much flavor adhesion as possible. Basically gonna put it in like as is, and then we kind of half mash, half mash, half oh. I like mine more on the smashed side. So I'm gonna mash with a spoon because that makes so much more sense. So potato is getting I've turned down the heat too much. Still quite chunky bits. Oh, good lord. No need for this kind of violence. Water. Yeah. If you mash the potato while hot into the potato salad mix, it kind of like sucks in the sauce into the potato, which is what we want. We have hey, it's fine. Perfectly fine. I'm surviving just fine without the masher. Going in with our carrots. That's a lovely pop of color. I didn't want to get the carrots like fully destroyed by the potato while I was trying to mash it. So we're adding that in after. Let me go squeeze these cucumbers off. Husband is despairing a little. I shan't lie. He is struggling a little bit with a lack of home, so to speak. Because his current accommodation has horrendous internet, so he's having to like basically stay at work for longer if he just wants to like stay sane. And he's going to like internet cafes in order to like stay sane also. And obviously he's not getting cooked meals, so he's eating out a lot, which he isn't the biggest fan of, especially when you have to eat alone. It's not the most fun thing to do. I mean, Japan is very friendly to people eating solo, so it's not like that bad. But yeah. We're squeezing as much liquid out of our cookies as possible because we don't want watery salad. Watery potatoes is not fun. I mean, I could have put it in a tea towel for a better squeeze, but we're kind of beyond that point now. Don't want to lose any cucumbers to the drain. Cookies going in. Nice and conky. Probably could have done with more cucumber with the amount of stuff we have. And in with our ham. I should have broken it up a little bit more before I chucked it in, but okay, mix it enough and it will break itself up. It looks so good. Usually served cold. Generally, it's better cold actually. Potato salad is one I do believe is better cold. But here we have taste test. It's going to be lukewarm, so it's probably not the best, but that's so good. Just hob. Haven't even put the egg in yet. Into our egg. Peel these. One egg peeled so well, and the other one is struggling. Two peeled boiled eggs. Workout stream when? Oh, have we got it? I don't know why it's not like thinking. How bizarre. I was meant to have an on-screen celebration when these things happen. No, I've lost the stream. I've lost the stream. I didn't get to see it. It did. Okay. As long as it did do. I just couldn't see it on my own screen. Well, hey. I wonder why it didn't show. But anywho, eggs are going in. I have already licked that spoon, so I'm going to grab another one. Because this is definitely a eat across a few days kind of a salad. Can you imagine? Down it in one. Yeah, the exact remaining points for it. Amazing. It's clearly meant to be. Smushing our egg in. It was a bit runny. I should have gone another extra minute. Oh, I should have done 3 eggs. This is not enough egg for my liking. Oh well. I mean, it tastes perfectly good, lukewarm. But I think there's something about a nice cold potato salad that is delicious. Voila! Potato salad is go. So pretty. I probably should have cut the ham a little bit smaller, not gonna lie. But hydrate. Yes. Wait. I don't know where my water is. I don't think it's been showing. My thing's not been showing up with all of my like point stuff. Oh no! What has Twitter done now? What has Twitter done now? Right. I've now made a beautifully humongous bowl of potato salad. I'm very excited to devour over the next couple of days. Let's plate one up so I can see. It's so nice being home because I have all of these beautiful, beautiful plates to choose from because my mother is obsessed with plates. I'll go with this one. Little three-legged boy. I wish I had a little. It's Florida Man. Of course, it's Florida Man. I wish I had a little ice cream scoop for this for the presentation. But we will survive. See if I can get a good. Like, gonna be. I want like a nice like presentation plate for the pictures for gladiators. I will definitely be having seconds of this portion size. Oh, just a bit more. I love the cucumbers. They've gone like a little bit curly, like little curly whirly potato, curly whirly cucumbers, looking very cute. Potato salad can. I'm going very dainty in the bowl, so it looks better for the pictures. I don't know if I've picked the right shape for this, but you know, it's a pretty plate. I've also just had a peek. We've got 10 viewers. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my kitchen. We are making potato salad. And then we will be moving on to Seabuckthorn jam. Little bit of what are fried onions for the top because why not? I should have done black pepper first. Okay, black pepper can obsessed. Right. Here's our little bowl of potato salad. I'll take pictures of this after the stream because my good camera is on the phone. So yeah, that's gonna hang out over here. Over here. I'm gonna forget. It's gonna like blend in with the background. I'm gonna be like, "Where's the potato salad gone?" Right. We now move on to the second portion of the stream, which is Seabuckthorn jam. While you get a massage, a cat sits on your back and gives you a massage. That's the most amazing idea in the world. Here's the rest of our potato salad. This is going to last me maybe 2 meals. No, 3 maybe. It should last me 4, but I can see it only lasting me 3. I mean, that like tiny portion is gonna be like a third of a portion for me. So this is gonna go into the fridge because I do prefer my potato salad cold. So we are gonna just wrap this up soon as all. Go into the fridge. Yeah, it's called like it's like kneading, making bread. So now we have I need to clear out this fridge again. There's so much stuff in here and I don't know what's what. Right. Seabuckthorn juice. It is tart. Honestly, like this is the kind of thing that you would take shots of if you were doing like forfeits. Like that's how interesting it tastes. Like it is severely tart. I need to find my thermometer. I do not know where it is. It is still lost to the ether. I thought I pulled out my like big tray of cutlery and then I've lost it. Very, very confused. Is it over here? Uh-huh. I found it. You can tell I've not yet finished unpacking. I'm gonna need one of these. It's a very simple situation. I'm gonna chop some apples. I'm going to use whole bottle because I do not want any more of this. This is all going in. Gonna do like maybe 1 or 2 apples. We'll see. I've bought 4 because it came in a pack of 4. But basically what we want to do is we're gonna cook down the apples in the required amount of sugar, add this as our liquid, turn it into jam. The only sad thing is the very high in vitamin C, but we will ruin any and all traces of vitamin C because of how hot we are going to be taking this. However, it's still very, very good in other nutritional values, which will be fine for the heat. So, you win some, you lose some. Like the most recommended ways to like drink this is I just realized I have caffeine on this. Look, unlimited knives. I mean, not quite unlimited, but it's got like 10 knives. It's great. That is not the kind of knife I want. She's got a nice little. I like using my santokus. I don't like using. What's this called one? What's this one called again? The skinnier one. I don't know if you can see. This is the one I usually use, which is a santoku. This one is the skinny boy. I don't like this one as much. It's always my last choice of knife. The fridge is big. It's a double fridge. It's like full size. To be fair though, I don't think it's much bigger than the fridge that we had in Sendai. The Sendai fridge was really big for the size of the apartment. It's probably like maybe it's like 10, 15 centimeters wider. But yeah, I need a peeler. Yeah, it's only a little bit wider than the Sendai fridge. So in that regard, we did have a very generously sized fridge in our flat. Whistle, I am tiny in the scheme of things. I'm not very tiny in Japan in terms of my height. I feel not so short. But when I'm back in the UK, I am tiny. Why are they bagged so tightly? Right. We are doing, I reckon, 2 or 3 apples. We'll see. Maybe I should really work on my apple peeling skills. Learn how to peel. Every male in your family is over 6 foot. I do have the tall gene in me. Like my dad's 6'1", and my brother's one of my brothers is also 6'1". The other one's a bit shorter, but like mum's my height, which is still like above average for a Japanese woman. We've got very tall uncles as well. So like the boys, the men in my family are uncharacteristically tall, despite being Asian. But yeah, Michael's way taller than both of his parents as well, and he's 6 foot. So there's clearly some tallness going on. Right. I'm gonna try and be the tall gene. I mean, I think only one of my female cousins got the tall gene. The boys have the tall gene, but only so my cousin, one of my female cousins, is quite tall. I say quite tall. She's like on 70 maybe, which is not like super tall by like Western standards, but she's very tall for a Japanese girl. She used to hate it when she was younger, because she was taller than everybody else. We're doing little cubes of apple. I don't want it to be like super chunky, so I'm going for like little dainty cubes. Honestly, I always have to like convert relative to Michael's height when I hear things in feet, because I'm like, what is a foot? But like, I know I'm 5'3", and I know Michael is 6, and so I'm like, where in between? I need centimeters. That is the only one I understand. Full family. To be fair though, I'm definitely the the meme where it's like, like the short girls. Oh no, I forgot to cubes them the other way. The short girls taking the eligible men out of the pool, and taking all the tall guys. I definitely did that. I've already messed up my beautiful cubes plan. because I chuck that in without. It's definitely not the way to cube apples, guys. Right. Almost there on one apple. Yeah, I think it's just a 2-apple situation. I think 1 apple would be too sad. I'm definitely going to do at least 1 more. And then we'll get the sugar in, get that all melted. I'm trying my best to not heat the Seabuckthorn too much in any attempts to get it to keep its nutritional value. I'll probably fail miserably anyway because it needs to all boil. 6-8. She is living in like a different atmospheric pressure. I don't even know what is 6-8 in metric. Can't even. I'm snacking on the apple core. Girl, she is breathing different air. Mistake you for Godzilla. Too fair, it's not near as bad anymore. My dad, back in Vietnam, when he was still around, would get looks like left, right, and center because Vietnamese people are even shorter than Japanese people on like average height. And when they first moved to Vietnam, which was when I was born, like 20, almost 30 years ago, he would get double takes from like every Vietnamese man walking by because like he was an Asian man over 6 foot when the average like Vietnamese male is like a 5'8". I'm gonna say I'm punt in the dark. Whatever 170 is. Not 170. Like back then, the average height was much lower. And so he'd get double takes from like everyone walking around. Because yeah, like it's one thing to see like a white male, a foreign man who's really tall. When you see an Asian man who is really tall, you're like, bruh, what they feed you. And especially because he'd be carrying me around in the little baby sling, and I was a tiny baby. We'd be like, what is going on right now? Everybody would be baffled at the markets. Because my mum can speak Vietnamese, but my dad couldn't. So when I was born, mum started working before dad did. So he was going to like language school while he was looking after me, and mum would be working. And so there's this giant Japanese man walking around the Vietnamese markets with a baby in sling. And so all the aunties thought that like he had like been basically like left, his wife left him with the baby sort of a vibe. And because he's in Vietnam, he has like no way to like get back to Japan kind of a thing. And so he was like, they were all like giving him extra like vegetables and like fruit and stuff because they'd be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry for what's happened. Like, oh, you got, keep your spirits up. You'll be fine. Like, you're doing a great job," kind of a thing. And so all the aunties thought like his wife, my mum, had like run off and left the baby with him, kind of a thing. Um, it was very quickly resolved because obviously on weekends and stuff, mum would go like to the markets with him. They'd be like, "Ah, who is this woman?" He's like, "The mum." They're like, "Ah, she exists." I remember something a buddy of mine said to me that stuck with me in the worst way possible. Oh God, what did they say? And I mean, this is 30, like almost 30 years ago. Like it was a different time. Vietnam was nowhere near as like, visited or touristic as it was before. So like to even have like foreigners in Vietnam was a big deal. So, you know, stories were conjured because people love a bit of gossip and tea, don't they? Right, we have our apples chopped. We now need a copious amount of sugar. And the copious amount is equal parts juice to sugar. So we're going to do 480 grams of sugar, which we are doing in the form of lightly brown cane sugar. Because, I don't know, I don't like using white sugar. Am I going to mess something up by doing this? Potentially. I will bear the consequences. Right. Bag of sugar. Nails are on. When I was explaining movies to Giovanna, I said Musco's token. Of course, I asked why he was so adamant. A tall, white, handsome man like yourself, woman dropping to the pants. Such a raw, primal man. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my days. Oh my days. Do they think Japan is still like in the Stone Ages? We're doing 460. Quite a lot. 460? 480, did I say? No matter. We're still a while away from that. I will look up to read chat in a second. Bear with. There's so much sugar. This is making me feel slightly ill. But it is in the name of jam. Jam requires sugar. 400 and literally have a memory of a sieve. 480. Will this even fit all of this? I don't know. Nice. 15 years after, well, not enough time for things to get back to normal. Exactly. Lack of Japanese spelling got to him, and I've never been described in such a way before. He lives in Japan? What? I can only assume he meant that in a way to compliment you. If right, let me just quickly remember how to do this. I have already read the recipe. It's literally just get fruit and sugar on hob. Can we get to the recipe, please? Boil until temperature reaches 235 F. What is that? 235 F to C. 112. Okay. Hotter than boiling. Then pour into jars. Fair enough. If that was a compliment, never wants to receive one ever again. It's a interesting choice for sure. Right, let's grab. Oh, sorry, it was squeezy. Oh, look, a wooden spoon. Crack open the juice. Seabuckthorn juice going in. It smells so tart. Glug, glug, glug. Just gonna start it off just so the sugar is dissolving. You have a question? I have a resting fuck you face. Will this be a problem in Japan? I mean, I have a bit of a resting bitch face. Don't know. How would it? What even is a resting fuck you face? Like you look like you constantly want someone to fight you, kind of face. What's the vibe? Like what is a resting fuck you face? You look like you're constantly wanting to pick a fight. Hazuma Kiryu kind of angry look. Oh, I don't know who that is. You're gonna make me Google this. Hazuma Kiryu. Is that? Oh, okay. I mean, maybe that might be an issue. Honestly, just smile. You'll be fine. All right, we're going to let that heat for a bit because I want the apples to be cooked. So I've just done like a glug of juice just to give it a bit of liquid. I don't smile. Just don't look at the triads. Yeah, just as long as you're not, picking a fight with anyone who you shouldn't be picking a fight with, you'll be right. Oh, we have our boil. Am I going to be able to fit the rest of this? Have I messed up on the choice of on the choice of on the choice of container? Just gonna let that simmer down for a second. Just don't look at the tribes and look at anyone really. Not trying to pick a fight. So we're going in with our Seabuckthorn. Fully in. Oh, tart. Let's try not splash it everywhere. Let's get our thermometer at the ready. You just naturally look annoyed. You'll be right. The Gaijin card does a thing. That looks like pumpkin soup. It's the color of pumpkin soup for sure. 70 degrees, so we want a bit more heat. Apparently it goes really well with pumpkins, actually. I saw a recipe for Seabuckthorn and pumpkin soup somewhere. The Gaijin card, yeah. Have you never heard of it? The Gaijin card is basically you're foreign. It's fine. Do whatever. You get let off a lot of things. Not that you should. Yeah. Like a whole pass, but because you're Gaijin. Like, oh, you didn't do the right thing at work or like did the wrong etiquette. Oh, well, he's Gaijin. He doesn't understand any better. Gaijin card. We're almost there. We're around 88 degrees. I'm going to so drop that. How many times has that saved me? Probably a few. So at least he has a very he's got a very forgiving face. So it's very hard to hate that face, unfortunately. I have to watch this really carefully because it's going to boil over and I'm going to cry. You're going to print a few of them off. Can you imagine? Be like, cheers, promise. It was a top hack from my Japanese acquaintance. She said if I do this, I will be all right. All right, Japan has its fair share of scary-looking people. Come on. I don't want regular boil. I want Have I not put enough sugar in this to make it actually be able to boil at a higher temperature? This is what's happening. Pulls that Monopoly out of Jeffrika. Can you imagine? This pot is like dangerously full, and I am kind of concerned. Yeah, because it's not going above 101. It's not ideal. I imagine it won't set otherwise. Japanese and something you want to partake in. Oh, scary. Scary, scary. Oh my god, scary. Like it's not boiling enough. I just have to keep it. Can't get it to be hotter than a boil. Method chosen for rehab. Maybe, maybe. Have I got the right temperature? 235 F. 112 degrees. It's not going to hit that. Like, no way. How are we tasting, though? At least we can try. Deep potato to a spoon. I mean, tastes really good. It's got this kind of like, it's got the appliness because I've added apple, but it's got this kind of like quincy flavor. You ever had a quince jam? It's pretty good, actually. Can I post link for documentary? Yeah, sure. Discord if you want to share with a small group, or you can put it there if you want. I don't know if links are clickable in chat. Wherever you wish. Access granted. Yeah, sure. Don't want to be booted for putting prison documentaries in chat. Well, any and all hope for not to keep any vitamin C content in this jam has left us. Big on true crime stuff, these type of things, like to learn about their stuff. Like, it's not getting hotter. Maybe I'll just let it go for a bit. See how that goes. Everybody's on pot watch now. Right. Why does it look like it have baked beans on the front? Because Seabuckthorn is a berry and it kind of looks like beans. Google it. I mean, as long as it like somewhat sets, I don't need it to be like super. Never heard of buckthorn before. You don't eat sugar-filled products for the health. For the vibes. It's for the omega acids. Something. Just gonna pop a metal spoon. See if just spill it everywhere. See if it will gellify. No, not yet. Well, at least this is sugary and somewhat beneficial to you. So win some, you lose some, right? Spilling hot sugar everywhere. I did have a just read on the recipe that I got the wrong measurement, so might be why. I meant to do 1.5 times more sugar than liquid, and I only did 1 to 1, so that might be why temperature's not going high enough. Am I gonna ruin it if I add sugar now? Yeah, because the temperature's stuck on like 101. No, as in it won't ruin it? But no, don't do it. I've asked a few things. Oh, my phone. Wow. Tablet just died. I cannot see the chat anymore. It won't ruin it. Okay, good. I shall add the extra sugar, another 200. How much would it be? 240 grams. Bring it down for a second while I measure out some more sugar. Wow. Most sugar I've ever used in one go. Let's grab a bowl. I'm kind of scared it's going to be too much for this pot. Thanks for the follow, Jungron. Welcome to the very chaotic show that is this kitchen, using every utensil humanly possible. Okay, so if I want to do 0.5, so I need 240 grams more sugar. Wow. That is a lot of sugar. I don't know if it's gonna fit in the pot, guys. I'm gonna have to like relocate pots. Ugh. Because this is probably only just gonna fit. And like if it comes up to a boil, that's not gonna end well. Nice kitchen bigger my whole house and future combined. Well, you can thank my mother for that. I am in my mother's kitchen, or my mother's house rather. Thinks the pot is going to be too small, puts it in anyway. Right, let's turn it off. This hob. Right. Extra sugar has been added. Fortunately for me, I will only be in this kitchen for maybe the next 3 months, so I'll enjoy it while I have it. Hope you enjoy your stay. We are playing with hot sugar. Right. So we're gonna let that come back up to a boil. Hopefully we hit our 112 this time. The apple bits seem like really insignificant now. However, I need to like procure some jars. I don't have enough jars for all this. We are slowly coming back up to the boil. I'm just kind of looking around for where I may procure suitable containers for containing all of this. Right, we are boiling. Oh, this is scary. Finger on the off button. Whoa. I feel like I'm not going to be able to get it hot enough in this pot because I can't let it boil enough. Hmm. Oh, shit. I played chicken and I lost. I do. we are going to do just that. Whoa. Hot. Okay, this is why we have a dishwasher now, and that's why I will do silly things like things. Was that much better? I don't know. Whoa. Into the sink. Now I deal to sticky sugar on the counter. Wow. Good job, Natch. Please hold while I clean up my mess. Yes. Lovely, crusty sugar on counter. Need a bit of extra water on this. Doing oh well. Nothing a bit of water can't fix. Right, that's all the stickiness gone. And I said Natch. I've never called myself Nat. Did not hear the CH. Right, we are back. Back on the hob. We go again. And we go again. I don't like being called Nat. There's a handful of people who try to call me Nat because my name does contain NAT at the start. But no, I do not like being called Nat. I swiftly correct people if they try to call me Nat. I'm like, no. You can have Nat-chan if you want to call me something that's not my full name. Yeah, all a slow bender back up to heat. Now we try again. I should have enough sugar in here now, so just need to allow the boil. I don't think I've put it out there before. It's Natsuko, which is summer child. But I've always been called Natchan for as long as I know. Like the only people who call me my full name is like teachers at school. So yeah. I go by Natchan. Natchan is a typical nickname for Natsuko in Japanese. Like technically, I should spell Natchan with a T. It should be Natchan, but I don't like the T, so I skip the T because I can. We are coming up to a boil. Plenty of room, hopefully. No one will ever know your name, but not Adam. Please don't tell me this pot is not big enough. Surely there's a point of like saturation on the amount of bubbles you can form. I am feeling scared. Uh, uh, uh. You give everyone different names. This is this is scary. I am not cut out for this. It goes too bubbly. It goes too bubbly for my liking. I I should have gone for like the biggest pot I have because this is not happening. What have I done wrong? There's no way I can get it to 112 without it like fully going over. Nah, bro, I ain't playing this game again. Nah, 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 nah. No. Back down you go. Every time I turn this off, it's like, oh, we're done now. I don't know what to do. Right. I need advice. Do I go up a pot size? Do I find the biggest pot we have and try again? Because surely that's not necessary. Like surely I do not have to like that was not in the instructions of this recipe that it required this much headroom. Like, what am I doing wrong? What are the implications of me not making it hit 112? Yeah, like, because this is the biggest we have, which is significantly larger, which we can do. But also, like, I was not warned at all that it was needing boiling room. Like, am I doing something wrong? I've been told to choose a Japanese name so your family can't find you. Hands on a run. I don't know what to do. Phoenix, help. Because if so, I assume I needed to hit 112 so that it will jamify. Is that why we're making it go 112? Or is it just, I don't know, something else? Because I'm happy to just call it Seabuckthorn syrup. Does that mean I can leave it at that? Is it just for the, is it just to make sure it like sets? What's the that? I'm trying to read through the recipe again. Yeah, heat until it reaches 235 F. Do I have to? Hmm. Maybe if I like spoon some out and pop it in the fridge and see if that like sets enough for my liking. And if so, I will just call it a day. Because I'm not about to, I mean, like it's all just gonna go in the the it's all just gonna go in the dishwasher anyway. I can if I must. I can if I must, but I wouldn't if I don't have to. This probably will be the end of me with its lights. We'll see. We'll see what the vibe is. The temperature is to activate the pectin, which will make it jam, not syrup. I see. I do want it to be jam, though. Specifically, why I've put this much effort into it. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna have to stir this. Oh, Okay. Okay. One last go. We're gonna put it in the big pot, the biggest pot. I do want it to be jam. Like I have been trying to make jam this whole time. I would like it to be jam. Like it's glazy for sure. That makes you think. That doesn't happen often. Firing shots for no reason. It's really good. Why if the juice had too much pectin removed? Oh, interesting. How is pectin removed? I cannot read Mongolian. I literally, when I was at the shop today, I was like, "Oh, should I buy pectin as well to add to the jam?" And I was like, "Nah, I'll be fine. The recipe didn't call for any pectin." Lies. Um, hmm. Decisions. Because the shop is like a 10-minute round trip. It's in the fiber, so if it's filtered, less pectin. Ooh, interesting. Hmm. Maybe. Um, is it worth the 20-minute round trip to buy pectin? I mean, I only added 2 apples though, in the scheme of things. Um, let's see. You know what? Let's give it a go in the big pot. But third time's the charm, right? Like, how much pectin is required for things to set? Yeah, I should have just bought the pectin at the shop. I've added my own pectin. Should I like boil the rind, the apple rind, and pull it out later? Will that help? Oh, we have death of phone. Wow, I was not expecting that. Nothing is going right today, apparently. Ay, ay. Keeping me on my toes. It didn't even give me a hint of dying. Apologies, I didn't even notice the camera was gone. Oh, oh. Memento. Where's my wooden spoon? Lost my wooden spoon. Oh, it's over here. It's oversweet anyway at the moment, Phoenix. Right, this is most definitely not going anywhere. My giant cauldron of jam. Just give me a moment while I revive my phone, because apparently I have no sense of phone. We are climbing. We are simmering. Nope. No software updates right now. I'm in the middle of something. Well, are we going? Hello, Runo Bean. I'm so sorry for the lack of camera right now. Hold up. I'm trying to fix technical difficulties. Oh my god, I've got hot sugar. Stop. Thank you. Thank you for the raid. Just give me a moment. My camera just died and I need to reconnect it. I apologize for the inconvenience. Hello. Hi, everyone. I will show my face in 1 second. I promise. Here we go. We have camera. I need. Promise I'm usually better than this. There we go. Right. We're back, I think. Hello. Hello. Hi, DX. Welcome back. Is it your doing? We are. Ooh, why are we so zoomed in? There you go. We are in my mother's kitchen. I will be here for the next couple of months while we do the rest of our traveling. Welcome, everybody. My name's Natchan. I am just a Japanese gal cooking random stuff. Husbando is British. We are currently in Japan on a bit of a life side quest. Sorry, I'm not concentrating on the camera right now because I've got hot sugar boiling in the pan right now. And yeah, so thank you for the raid, Bruno. Much appreciated. We are currently attempting to make a Seabuckthorn jam. And I have got a copious amount of sugar and a copious amount of Seabuckthorn juice in the pan right now. And I'm trying to get this to come up to 112 degrees, which is proving very difficult. And I have swapped like pans like 3 times. This is my 3rd pan because everything keeps overflowing. And so, yeah. We are currently on 104, which is the highest it's been ever. But I need to get it to 112, which I don't think is happening. You have just missed me boil over a pan already. I'm trying to not have that anymore. Okay, 105. We're kind of peaking at 105. I don't think we're going to get any hotter. We're going to burn otherwise. Like, we're at a rolling boil. It's not going to get any hotter in here. Yes, I am in Japan. I am in my mum's house, which is why it is a very, very nice kitchen. You should have seen me in my old place. We had a tiny, tiny kitchen. But, okay. We're peaking at 105. It's not getting any hotter than 105. So, I don't know. I don't know if we can get much hotter than this. Yeah. That's Phoenix. What now? Phoenix is my resident chef extraordinaire who helps me with all my shit. Like a full rolling boil is 105. It's not getting any hotter than that. So I think that's just gonna be it. I see. Enjoy cooking meal. Yes. This is what I was cooking earlier. I made a potato salad, Japanese potato salad. And this is my little bonus thing. I have decided that Phoenix, actually, if I put in like a little packet of like gelatin, would it help set it later? Like if I just do like one packet for the whole thing. No, call it a syrup and you dessert a cocktail. Yeah. Would gelatin make it weird? If I just do like one packet for this whole thing, would it be like a light set? Would that work? Because I think I've got gelatin somewhere. Somewhere. But I don't know if that's a good idea. Hello, yes, I am. Well, I am from everywhere. I have lived in many countries. Sorry, I'm just rummaging through my food supplies to find something to make this better. Yeah, so I've lived in New Zealand, I've lived in the UK, we are currently in Japan, living our best life. We will be back in the UK come summer. Where is my bag of stuff? I haven't unpacked properly all of my food supplies. Phoenix, do tell, would adding little stick of gelatin help? You have to bloom gelatin in cold liquid. Yeah, I'll do that, obviously. Got a little like instant gelatin. So if I do like one packet, is that not enough? Maybe like two. Have I lived in Australia? I have. Well, technically, yes. I lived there for a month. When I was in school, because I just want like the lightest set. You know, I don't need it to be like. I don't need it to be jelly. I just want it to be like not running anywhere. Let me just see what the ratio. Gelatin ratio light set jam. Here's a recipe for syrupy jam. How to rescue syrupy jam. Yes, exactly what I want. La 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 la. I don't have pectin. I only have gelatin. Gelatin. I don't know. It has no measurements. Okay. Sugar-free jam, 100% gelatin. It's going to help me. 1 tablespoon to 6 cups of mixed berries. I'm just going to say 1 is fine. We're going to do 1 packet of gelatin. A bit of water. No water in there. Oh. Bloomy. Using like the 10,000th utensil for the day. Should help theoretically. It should. I just want it. How much like volume do we have now? Like, because honestly, I just wanted to I just don't want it running anywhere. So, okay, we have bloomed our gelatin. I think we've got we probably have a liter of, we have about a liter of kind of jammy liquid. I assume there's a bit of pectin in there. So firm set jelly is 10 grams of gelatin per 100 mils. So since I've got double-ish liquid, a soft set jelly is 500 mils of liquid to 5 grams of gelatin. I think the 1 packet's going to do me fine. Teehee. It can't run, it doesn't have it. Right. We have our bloomed gelatin. It is going in our hot liquid. In it goes. Goodbye, goodbye. Do me a solid. Please make this a tolerable jam. Pectin and gelatin are like relatives of each other, right? Yeah. So we're just gonna try and rescue this jam with a bit of gelatin. And then we are going to jar this up because my fox given for this has depleted. So we want to give this a good stir up. They serve the same. Nice. So hopefully. This is hot enough that it won't like separate, right? Because I swear, like when I did the panna cotta the other time, like it separated a bit. I don't know whether that was because I didn't stir it for long enough or whether it was something else. One from a plant, other from an animal. Precisely. Right, how are we doing? Yeah. I'm glad I added the apples actually because it's quite a tart a tart acidic apple. So I think it's helping this not be too ridiculously sweet, which is good. Right, and now I need to find lots of jars. I also haven't sterilized any jars. So I need to kind of decide whether this is going to be like a eat quick kind of a jam or like a actually keep it for a while kind of a jam. I need like a liter's worth of jam jars, which is quite a lot. I have not yet thought of any. I should have done this to start, really. Sterilized jars. Cool. Mother has many a jars, I know for sure, because she is a hoarder of jars. It's nowhere accessible. 1 jar, 2 jar. Jar. Oh, these are a little worse for wear. I don't know if I want to use those. Why are we all so crusty dusty? Maybe I may have to reheat the jam for later because I need to clean the jars first. Many a jars a jarring. I might just run a dishwasher cycle with the jars. Many jars have been found. However, they're not clean, so I need to give these all a clean up. Let's find out how much liquid these jars take, because I'm guesstimating there's about a liter of this. So if we just do a guesstimate volume of jar, I think this is again okay, about 100 mils. So I need 10 jars to do. If I can find 10 of these jars, that's great. That's 6 so far. I have a feeling I will be able to find another 4. Another one. does one do with so many jars? Another one. Oh, so close. Okay, we've got 8 of these jars. So, and I think this one can be our last one. That can be my keeping one. Okay. We have jars. I just need to clean them all now. So I need to do that before I can actually jar them up. So let's put away my jar boxes. And we shall. This is going to be too boring for stream. Right. I have enough jars for the amount of jam. Hopefully jam. Hopefully we will have jam at the end of this. We shall see. Right. Clean these. And then, why are we so crusty? Okay, we're going to do a hand wash of these jars. And then I will do a I'm gonna alcohol spray the jars because I don't think I'm not canning. I'm not gonna like go all out because I don't think it's necessary. I'm going to hand these out to people and they can have like 2 weeks on them. There is a copious amount of sugar in here. It's not going anywhere. I apologize. I can't turn the camera around because my phone is currently dead and it's stuck to the charger. So you're just going to have to listen to me ramble while I wash these jars. Oh, water is cold. Please heat up. I'd rather not freeze my hands off. Right. Yeah, we are. Yeah, can we turn around the camera? If I could wash them in here. Ah, I'm faffing. Right. I'm going to make some room in here so that can be my little drying rack. I'll make space over here so you can at least somewhat see me doing the washing. Joys of having two sinks. Shouldn't have done. Drop there. Yes. You should have. Here we are. Right. Pop that in here. So many jars. Mother has kept all these jars and they've finally found their purpose. I think these are like old like matcha pudding jars. That with me. Right. So. Oh, that is cold. Oh no, I should have opened all the jars before I get my hands all soapy. It's regret. Come on. I am stronger than soap and jars. Maybe not. Why are these jars closed so tightly? The last three have decided to not open, so we're gonna just gonna pry them off. That's actually so easy. It's just weak. Okay, that one was not easy. That one was well closed. And right, we resume. Use the side of the dishwasher. The dishwasher is currently clean, so I'm just gonna pop those in there. Nice and hot and soapy on the jars. Then I will give them a solid alcohol spray down. Oh, those are hot. I mean, for all intents and purposes, they will be clean enough if I give them an alcohol spray, wouldn't they? Not like I'm trying to can them and preserve them for like a whole year. I just want them to last like a week or two. Seven jars washed. You want to go. Now I just have to go through all the jar lids. One lid. Oh. Two lid. Three lid. Four lid. Five lid. Six lid. Seven lid. Eight lid. Nine. Right, we have all of our lids. Now I just have to find my alcohol spray, which I haven't actually seen as of coming back yet. So I need to go find it. BRB. I found the refill for it. Oh, it might be upstairs actually. This is my alcohol spray. So bear with. It's running up the stairs. Are we in here by any chance? I can't see. No. No. Where have you gone? I'm just gonna have to like wipe it direct paper. I just need a spray bottle. Can't find it. Nowhere to be seen. Who knows where it's gone? Oh, well, it's okay. We can improvise, adapt, overcome, etc., etc. Makes my life so much harder though. Spray bottles are so good. Right, so what we are going to do is we're going to replicate all of this here. Thank you, you have done a great job. Let's lay down some paper, our jarring station. What we're going to do is dry all of our jars and then wipe down all of our jars. To be fair, I think it's pretty clean. It's clean. It's gonna be clean enough, let's be honest. Laptop over here so I can see anything. Husbando must be done with work by now. Where is he? He needs to see that he needs to hit the gym. Okay. 2 jars. One. Jar station over here. Have we accidentally zoomed in again? It's just been wide. This also. And master. Right, we have 9 jars. There. And we have our lids. A lack of spray bottle makes this very inconvenient because usually I can just spray it on and it'll kind of be a good spritz that will evaporate fairly quickly. So that's not ideal. Right, okay. We have dry lids. Now we need to give them an alcohol wipe. Probably. I should. I mean, it's got so much sugar in it. I don't think it's really going to make a difference, to be honest. I'm going to tell people they need to ooh, we have thickness. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful for the setting potential of this jam. There was a thick surface layer that had formed. So I am hopeful that would continue. Oh, I don't have a funnel. I'm gonna have to danger scoop it. Oh no, let me put it in yet another pourable container. Yes. Pourable container. Pourable container. Yes. Will she ever finish doing the washing up after all of this? Never. Apparently. Doomed to do washing up till the end of days. Just you. You've been here around for over a year. You should know how this works by now. Right. We have pourable container. We have I need a ladle. Ladle. Ladle, ladle, ladle. And we have our jam. Okay. Ladling. Ladling and dripping everywhere, apparently. Why? Why what? Why am I making life so difficult for myself? I don't know. Yes, but yes, but what? I'm gonna do like a 100 mil per little jar, and then we'll just put the rest in the big jar. Yes, but below side are meant to be something else. Flip side? Right. You're doing handy mills. Roughly, that'll do. Basically, you just want to get it like over the shoulders of the jar. Or a bit more. Actually, it looks better that much. You've been here over a year. Should it be this scuffed? I don't know what you're talking about. Top everyone up a bit. Such science. That's getting down to eye level. Oh. Who needs a bit more? Definitely setting though, which is good. Right. That will do for these guys. Yeah, the bone typing's going. You look like myself. Shots absolutely fired right there. It turns out I probably don't have as much as I thought I did. Clearly, we lost a lot to the pot transfers and evaporation. Oh, we might not actually need the biggest jar from the amounts we're scraping. Might not even need. We might just have the perfect amount for the little jars. Cute. Might have just made a perfect batch for 8 little jars. Right. Here we go. Just a little bit for me to keep. Wow. I'm only like this much off. Ooh, idea. Yeah, hit me. Oh. On my knees. My ducks in a row. Got any pancake left? No, that is not can do. They've all been sold out. What would have been the idea had we had pancake? Put this on it. It would have been nice. The pancake was a really good amount of sweet. Probably would have. It was perfect as is, to be fair. Oh. Right. The rest can just be my treat. Wow, look at my little row. My little jars in a row. Perfection. Now, do I have to leave these to cool completely before I lid them? So they don't condense? I want like a bit of bread to like mop it up. I don't have any plain bread because my focaccia is really... I mean, to be fair, salty focaccia might not be too bad. Right. That's it for today. I'm tired. I'm gonna tidy in peace, I think. I have worn thin. I did not expect this to be a 3-hour stream. I was hoping for it to be 2 hours. But here we go. Here we have it. We have Seabuckthorn jam. I shall see you guys. Oh, a barbecue. Oh, yeah, you know what? It would be a really nice, like, savory sauce base. It would be indeed. But for now, I shall say goodbye. Tomorrow will be a long one. I'm going to make a bit of artwork for our dear chef, Italian chef dude, because he's been a great friend to us. So yeah, thank you so much for the raid. If you guys are still around, hope you guys enjoy what I do. Hang around for some more food and other bits and bobs. See you next time.